Hello everyone, I am Doodlemans86 and today I am going to be reviewing the long-awaited fan favorite Titan, Tiamat. From Playmates Toys, she comes with a submarine accessory and is a part of the Godzilla Kong New Empire Playmates Toys Wave 2 for the 6-inch line. So, with her first official figure debut, let's see if she is worth picking up. Here we have the Godzilla Kong box. Same thing, all the pinks, crystals, renders, all the beautiful colors and lightning. Really nice, and as you can see, the shell here is shaped for her. So yeah, we've seen this box a bunch of times. She has her own description, and here she is, and a few of the other figures and characters. So yeah, that's the box. Let's get to the figure. So starting with the sculpt and paint, here we have Tiamat. So I'm really happy that Playmates is giving us figures of characters that otherwise wouldn't get figures. Like, I'm not saying some other company like Monster Arts or Haya won't make a Tiamat, because that would be cool to see, but it might be a while from now. So I'm happy that Playmates is giving us figures of characters we have yet to see. I'm really happy about that. And as always, this appears to be like some sort of concept design of Tiamat rather than the final design we see on film, similar to the Godzilla Evolved figure, which doesn't bother me. But as you can see, there are some differences that I will point out here. So one thing I'll say is that the sculpt looks amazing. And as you can see, just by holding it, you can see there's actually a lot of articulation. So Tiamat's face looking pretty beautiful. As you can see, she has a lot of tendrils here, like on the jaw here. She has a bunch coming down. She has the ones on her face, which she does have in her final design. So there's that. Voice crack. Here we have the eyes, which I wish were purple or pink. You could make a custom, and that would be cool. I would love to make a custom Tiamat. I'd probably cut these off and then paint it, but that's if I ever find another one, which I did and I didn't grab. I am so dumb. Anyway, the fins here on the head are beautiful and large, very smooth, but the body here is very long. As you can see, the underside here with the scales is a little tan, and then it just goes to the regular body color. The fins here are purple, and here are her little arms and legs. Very thick. The fins here are bendy, so that's pretty cool. As are the tendrils, which I forgot to point out. And the claws look pretty good. The scales on her body look amazing. And here at the tip of the tail, it just kind of gets wrinkly, which is pretty cool. And like the other Playmates figures, she's kind of in a fixed pose, like the tail up here curving. So that's actually pretty cool to see. So I'm really impressed with the sculpt and paint. I really love it, and it's such a cool Tiamat figure, and I feel like this works with other figures from like other lines like Monster Arts and Haya. So that's really cool. I'm really happy with how Tiamat looks, and she looks really great. Overall, great sculpt and paint. So if you remember with Warbat, similar to Warbat, Tiamat is a very long serpent-like character. And with Warbat, we had like one swivel and that was it. But this is a whole different thing. There's ball joints here, and I'm really happy about that. So starting here at the head, we have, or I should say the face, there's a jaw hinge and then a ball joint for the head, which is really nice. It has a great range of movement. And for the actual body, there's a bunch of ball joints. So you have one here, you have two more here, and then one right behind the legs, which is so cool that it's ball joints, because you get a lot of posability, and you can even wrap her around Godzilla, which is really cool. I'm really happy that it's ball joints. Like, this is a major improvement compared to Warbat. So I'm really happy that she got a bunch of ball joints, because it makes her really flexible and really posable, and she's just very fun to play with. I love her. For the arms and legs, there's swivel hinges, and they go all the way around. So yeah, it's the same for all of the arms and legs. So yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with Tiamat's articulation. It is beautiful. You can get a lot of nice poses with this figure, which is really cool because it's just a Playmates figure. So I like that you can wrap her around Godzilla. That's really awesome, and I'm really happy that Playmates went all out and outdid themselves with this articulation. I really love it, and it's very flexible, and for $10, it is not bad. So overall, amazing articulation. She comes with an accessory, a submarine, probably the one the characters were riding in while they were fighting. But yeah, really cool. As I have said before, I'm really happy and love the fact that Playmates gives us all these military accessories. So many options, and you can just army build with them. It's so cool. I really love it, and I'm happy that Playmates is giving us more and more. Overall, great accessory. Tiamat here is $10, but I got her on Amazon for $30, and I'm pretty sure she's the same price right now. So there's that. For length, she is pretty long. Like if you just have her straight, she is 11 inches. She's almost as long as this ruler, which is 12 inches. So yeah, she's a pretty long girl. I'm happy that she's not like long. Like she's not super long, but she's also not really short. It's like a perfect length to play with, you know? So I feel like kids are gonna love this figure. Pretty great size. So here she is with the rest of the figures. I like how she stands next to these other guys. You have Godzilla and Kong. And I have all the Playmates figures on a shelf together. The ones from GVK, GXK, and the others like 2014. And she brings a lot of color. And she's just so colorful and vibrant. She looks beautiful. And here she is with some other figures. I love putting her with the Monsterverse Godzilla, the pre-evolved one. She looks awesome. I feel like they complement each other so well. I don't know why. They just look so cool together. And like I said in that review, that Godzilla reminds me of the scene in which he's fighting Tiamat. So it's really cool. I like having them together. So for $10, is this figure worth picking up? Absolutely. The debut of Tiamat in figure form. This isn't the first time Playmates has given us a figure of a character like Hellhawk, Behemoth, Warbat. They have yet to be made into figures by other companies. So I'm really happy that Playmates is giving us these figures of characters we have yet to see in figure form. And not just that, in a 6-inch scale with pretty good articulation. Tiamat's articulation impresses me. It's just so good. Just so posable, so fun to play with. And as I said before, you can wrap her around Godzilla, which is so cool. The sculpting and painting is pretty cool, and I love the purple highlights. They just look so good. I highly recommend picking this figure up. And if there's only one Playmates figure you could get, honestly, I'd recommend Tiamat, because she is really fun to play with. She looks great, and she's really awesome, and she'll stand so great amongst your Monsterverse shelf. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.